This day in January is always an important time to commemorate the life, the work, the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Normally, I would be in the midst of the largest march in America in San Antonio, Texas, with so many friends and colleagues to honor that work and to speak to those who are assembled and to listen along the march route and to listen to our program about what we can do to fulfill Dr. King's dream and how we can make it more of a reality. This morning, I find myself in a very different situation. Indeed, I've just communicated with many friends in San Antonio in an event organized virtually by Representative Barbara Gervin Hawkins. I am now in my office in Washington. I'm looking out at a beautiful United States Capitol, the flags flying, the skies turn blue, the supersized flags and the bunting around the inaugural platform there on the west side of the Capitol, all ready for the inaugural, which will happen in a mere 50 hours from the time I'm speaking. But that's about all that's normal here, because as I look out also, I see a large number of police officers, a large number all around the area of our National Guard members who are in camouflage uniforms, backpacks, carrying their assault weapons. Much of the city downtown is closed off. You can't drive there. In some places you can't even walk. The mall is closed, fences, Jersey barriers. I believe they're about to even close the bridges into Washington. It indicates what has happened after 4 years of Donald Trump lies and the disaster that he has brought to our civic dialogue. I feel just a little bit of what it might be like to be in the green zone in Baghdad because of all that's going on here. Trump having incited a racist mob to attack our Capitol, unheard of. Fortunately, he bungled that just as he bungled everything else, and democracy survived. And so this morning, we need that spirit of Dr. King. We need the spirit of our great march, because while I'm marching in San Antonio, usually other members of my team are in Austin, in Lockhart, and San Marcos. It is a nationwide, a Texas-wide event. All of us wanting to show the kind of unity that we need to overcome the big splits, the big divisions in our country today. Dr. King knew that the true measure of patriotism is not my country right or wrong, but my country to right the wrongs and make it stronger. And after 4 years of Trump, we have plenty of additional wrongs that need to be righted. I do think now, finally, with this new day coming with the inauguration on Wednesday, we have the hope that we can achieve some of those dreams. The dream of trying to end the largest gap in income equality in our country in, I believe, our country's history. The dream that we will get vaccines to those who need them most, aware of the tremendous disparity in healthcare in Texas for people of color, and the disparity where particularly the Latinx community has borne such a huge burden, an oversized burden in this pandemic. They need to be able to get vaccines promptly. And a dream, of course, that our dreamers under a new administration can have a path to citizenship. I just conclude by reflecting on what I've seen etched in stone at the remarkable MLK monument not far from here. Among the many powerful comments there, Dr. King declares, "I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits." On this unusual, highly unusual MLK Day, in anticipation of a new day for America with the inauguration, let's recommit ourselves to doing all we can for an America that is all about equality, justice, and opportunity for all. Thanks, and let me hear from you.